The day my parents sent me to Lagos, the whole village celebrated. They said I was lucky. Your uncle is rich, they told me. You'll go to a better school. You will become somebody. I carried one small Ghana must go bag and big dreams. I didn't know that in that house, I was not going to be a student. I was going to be their house girl. I was 13 years old, the first daughter in a family of five. We lived in a small village in Anambra State. My father was a motorcycle mechanic. My mother sold tomatoes in the market. We were not starving, but we were struggling. So when my mother's elder brother from Lagos visited one Christmas and said, let her come and stay with us, she will attend a good school.
My daughter, make sure you do the right thing. Respect your auntie and uncle.
Yes, mommy.
My parents cried tears of joy. They saw opportunity. I saw escape. I had never been to Lagos before. The tall buildings amazed me. The noise, the cars, the lights. My uncle's house had tiles. Real tiles. They had a generator. They had two cars. That first night, my aunt smiled at me and said, you are welcome. You are now our daughter. I believed her. The first week felt normal. Then small things started. Wake up by 4:30 a.m. and sweep the compound. Wash the plates before you go to school. Help your cousins iron their uniforms. At first, I didn't complain. I thought that was normal. In our culture, you help in the house, but school never started.
Auntie, please, when I go start school.
All this free food where you dey chop na wetin, no bring this topic up again.
Every time I asked, my aunt would say, we are processing your admission. Weeks turned into months. Instead of school registration, I was learning how to cook for six people, scrub toilets, hand wash heavy bed sheets. My cousins woke up at 6:30 a.m., ate bread and tea, and went to private school. I stayed behind. One morning I asked softly, Auntie, when will I start school? She looked at me in a way that made my stomach twist. Are you not eating here? Are you not sleeping under AC? Do you know how much your parents owe us for bringing you away? Nobody told me about debt. Phone calls home were monitored. When my mother called, my aunt would stand beside me. Tell her you are fine. So I said, I'm fine. Because how do you explain suffering when someone is standing behind you? My uncle barely spoke to me, but when he did, it was always, don't disappoint us. I began to shrink. My body was always tired. My hands had small cuts from detergent. I stopped looking at myself in mirrors. The worst part wasn't the work, it was invisibility. Visitors would come. My aunt would introduce her children proudly. And this one, someone once asked, pointing at me,
Who be this girl? Na just one girl where I bring out from gutter.
oh, she's just helping us. Just helping. That night, I cried quietly on the thin mattress in the storeroom because I understood. I was not family, I was labor. Things became worse when my aunt lost her shop assistant. Suddenly, I was waking at 4 a.m. and sleeping past midnight, cooking, cleaning, watching the shop, carrying goods. One afternoon, I was so tired that I mistakenly broke a plate. The silence in the kitchen felt dangerous. My aunt slapped me hard. You ungrateful girl. After everything we are doing for you, everything. What exactly were they doing for me? That night, I decided to ask my uncle directly, sir, please, can I go to school next term? He stared at me for a long time. Then he said something that changed me. School is expensive. You are here to help. Be grateful. Be grateful. For stolen childhood, for unpaid labor, for humiliation. I stopped asking after that. The breaking point came on my 14th birthday. I remembered because my mother used to cook rice every year. That morning, I told my aunt softly, today is my birthday. She didn't even look up from her phone. So, that word broke something inside me. Later that evening, my cousins were eating cake for one of their classmates' birthdays.
Please give me cake, sister. Oh yeah, take now.
She dropped it. Look at her face.
I was washing plates in the kitchen. I watched them laugh through the window, and I realized something painful. If I died in that house, it would not stop anything. I was replaceable, invisible, disposable. That night, I prayed for the first time, not for success, but for escape. God answered in a strange way.
Papa God, please bless me so I can help my parent. Please help me so I can go to school.
One Sunday at church, a woman kept looking at me. After service, she approached. Why are you not in school? My aunt quickly responded. She just came from the village. We're arranging it. The woman wasn't convinced. When my aunt went to greet someone, she leaned close to me and whispered, Are you safe? That question nearly made me cry in public. Nobody had ever asked me that. I nodded, but my eyes betrayed me. She slipped a small paper into my hand. Call this number when you're alone. For 2 weeks, I hid that paper inside my pillowcase. Fear fought hope inside me. If they caught me, but if I didn't try? One afternoon, when everyone went out, I used a neighbor's phone. I called. I didn't even know what to say. I just started crying. 2 weeks later, something unexpected happened. A social welfare officer came to the house. Someone had reported suspected child labor. My aunt panicked. My uncle became angry. They tried to lie, but neighbors had noticed. I was asked questions privately. For the first time, I told the truth without someone standing behind me. I was shaking, but I spoke. Within a month, I was relocated, not back to my village immediately, but to a support home temporarily. When my parents found out the truth, my mother fainted. She said, We thought you were in school. I didn't blame them. They believed family meant safety. We all did. Today, I am 24. I finished secondary school through a scholarship. I am studying social work because I know there are thousands of girls like me, sent away with hope, received with exploitation. Sometimes when people say family is everything, I go quiet because sometimes family is silence, family is pressure, family is where nobody believes the child. If you are watching this and you have a child living with relatives, please ask questions. And if you are that child, your suffering is not normal. Your pain is not ungratefulness. You deserve protection. I was sent to Lagos to become somebody, and I did, just not in the way they planned.